Pinagkakatiwalaan ng mas maraming Pilipino. ABS-CBN News and Current Affairs. Panig sa katotohanan, panig sa bayan.
Record high sa kasaysayan, ang dami ng ulan.
Pinsalang lagpas sa 200 milyong piso.
Kilo, maraming anak, maliliit.
Bigyan nila ng pansin ng mga tao.
This kind of magnitude was seen for the first time since 100 years ago.
It's not an act of God, it's an act of man.
Pagkatapos ng mahigit 2 taon bilang Defense Secretary, ang pinakamalaki at mabigat na laban ni GIBO ay hindi bunsod ng gera. Sa magkasunod na pagratrat ng bagyong Ondoy at Pepeng sa bansa, nakita na raw ang uri ng kanyang liderato. Bilang Defense Secretary, si GIBO rin kasi ang pinuno ng National Disaster Coordinating Council o NDCC.
Di pa naabot ngayon ng mga rescue team.
Lumalatay ang hagupit ng kambal na kalamidad sa maraming Pilipino, lalo na kay GIBO. Sa mata ng marami, bagsak daw ang NDCC chairman sa pagsubok ng kakayahan niya bilang leader sa panahon ng mahigpit na pangangailangan. Tinimbang nga ba, ngunit kulang si GIBO.
The image of a meeting being held with the top brass while my son was waiting for help sitting in the rain and the rooftop in the middle of floodwaters does not speak well. Management style or not, this is a bad response.
Bakit si GIBO ang sinasabing kailangang susunod na leader ng bansa?
Gilbert has no hidden agendas. And I knew that, Cheche, when I first met Gilbert.
Ano ang pinakamalaking hamon na haharapin ni GIBO sa 2010?
Kailangan niya hanapan ng paraan kung paano mag-distance sa presidente.
Noong isang linggo, ating kinilati si Senator Manny Villar at ang kanyang mga plano sa 2010. Sa ikalawang handog ng serye ng Probe Profile sa mga pagpipilian sa 2010, kikilalanin natin si Defense Secretary Gilbert Teodoro, ang pambato ng Administrasyong Arroyo sa darating na eleksyon. Naging man of the hour dahil sa sunod-sunod na kalamidad sa bansa. Nais ni GIBO na buuin ang watak-watak na sambayanan. Silipin kung ano ang plano ng manok ng administrasyon ngayong gabi sa Pro Profiles. Bakit mo nagawa yun? Saan kayo nagkamali? Nagsisisi? You are Danding Kongwangko's political son. Totoo ba yan?
Minentor niya ako.
Saan nagkagaling ang rason kayo? Paano makakapagod?
Gusto niyo tumakbo bilang presidente?
Alam ko naman ho, may kakayahan ako dahil may vision din naman ako. Kalamidad sa pamilya at komunidad. Emergency plan. Plano kung paano.
Parang tukso ng tadhana na ang ahensyang nagpapangaral sa lahat na maghanda ang siya pang nasurpresa ni na Ondoy at Pepe.
The events of last week have really shown the fact that indeed local government units must take the lead in disaster risk management, even in rescue and relief, because the different topographies, the different conditions of the local governments cannot be managed and cannot be foreseen.
Palibhasa ay kilalang disaster-prone na bansa ang Pilipinas, walang makitang sapat na dahilan ng mga biktima sa mabagal na pagresponde ng gobyerno sa kalamidad.
The NDCC meeting for me, at the time when people were dying, does not seem to be appropriate. It was not an image we needed to see. We needed to see somebody who was out there, somebody who could at least assure us help is on the way.
12 oras naghintay ng tulong sa bubong ng bahay sa Provident Village ang 8 taong gulang na anak ni Trixie. Walang dumating na saklolo mula sa gobyerno.
Yung same equipment na gagamitin pang distribute sa evacuation centers, yan din ang gagamitin sa paisa-isa na tao, no? So, it's a balancing of interests din eh. Kailangan ma-service yung evacuation and relief centers, and we're trying our best na maabot itong mga tao na ito.
In 1972, my father was an Air Force pilot. And even while the storm was still raging, the Air Force was out there dropping emergency supplies to people who were already on their rooftops because Angat Dam had ruptured. So, the difference between 1972 and the present-day situation is appalling because it seems that we were much better equipped to respond to emergent situations than we are at the present day. Where were the helicopters? Yan. Even the temporary relief, even if you could not retrieve people from rooftops, the ability to have dropped relief goods, there was no winds eh.
Sa pagkakalubog ng maraming lugar sa bansa, basang-basa rin ang imahe ng NDCC chairman.
NDCC is under the Secretary of National Defense, which says a lot because this is civil defense. What is the military's main strength is their ability to plan. And this is something that's taught in the PMA as early as the...
Maybe because Secretary Teodoro is not really a military man.
But you don't need to be a military man to have common sense.
At tayo magagawa kung hindi umahon dito eh.
Nasanay po ba kayo sa latigo?
Hindi naman, kasi sa tatay ko, boses lang matatakot ng hukay.